Hi folks, welcome to the 8 Regents of Westeros tournament. It's a big day for Martell today. Two crucial games being played in the match against Lannister. And just a second. Yes. So it's starting with Buki. So he plays against Márton, which is going to be really tough. Márton is supposed to be one of the best Lannister players, one of their top guns, but both of them kind of find themselves in the second half here of the players, so I wish we could have got someone easier there to get a win. And then Connor is going to play Henry in the other game. It's 2-2 at the moment, so it's really important that we win these games. Winning both for 4-2 would be fantastic. Winning just one would still keep us in the tournament, and we just can't afford to lose both. That would be pretty dreadful. Just see if the players have started. Okay, they're going to start now. Hello Connor, I will join the voice channel if anyone wants to commentate with me on this one. Let's see. And the game is starting. Okay, so what do we have? Lenny crossing. Well, I figured as much. I mean, it's one of the strongest decks. Rashi, Super Rashi. Could be over quickly if it gets the cards. And we go House with the Red Door, and it's the Starry Sept. Okay. Well, better have some control of the power challenge then. Can't blank Cersei and the like because they get 10 power immediately, and then you can't give them power. Although maybe you save more power than you concede by doing that, I don't know.
I'm amazed that Lanny Crossing has survived this long on their agenda sheet.
Unfortunately. Okay, we have Hardie. Okay, so he's going to cause some problems on the military challenge, but it's not exactly brilliant because you need to sacrifice him to put someone like Gunther right in shadows where it can just come out and you lose.
There could be Prince's plan to give him an icon.
Sure, yeah, that's a possibility.
It would be nice to throw a Cersei or something into shadows.
So do we have that Green Seer plan again to trade the 6 for 4?
I mean, it'd be pretty nice considering there's no econ on the other side, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, one Castery Rock and Tyrion gives you Hound Gold.
Yep.
And then there's going to be Sir Pounce on Gunther. There always is. Okay, Márton's going first, which is not necessarily the worst thing, so we go Green Seer. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do against the Martell Green Seer stuff. You can play at the gates, so they can't trade, then you're risking a riddle.
But in this case, you can't fetch anything with it, so... Oh, it's a high road, it's not Gold Town, my bad.
Mm-hmm. You can't open Econ Plot, you can't open Late Summer Feast, that's a disaster, so... Maiden and you're kind of fine, I guess. Take the hits, not like Martell is getting anything amazing here. Especially with House with the Red Door, it means it's a big setup, so... Okay, going to keep the 4 for Hound, sure.
Do we have a Nope Throne?
Would be
It
nice.
could also be for things like Hear Me Roar and I Never Bet, right?
Sure, I mean, those are
I Never Bet's
generally
free,
cheap,
but...
yeah. What ambush is there? I mean, Sir Pounce is ambushable. Okay, Erin stuff. Just Burn Man and something like that, maybe.
Gold Cloaks.
Yeah. Okay, so now you can't attack just like that into Bronzion Royce. He will gain power. Well, there's one high road. For the moment. You can also, of course, stealth with Tyrion, so... Okay, Lady Forlorn, that's also a new one. Gives him +2. Could we rush a little bit? Probably not. Okay, now there is no location. We just use another SI Honor to cheat a Wing Knight into play. And there is a bounce, of course.
What we saving a gold for? A Nightmares or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Nightmares on Tyrion would go a long way, actually. Actually, well, specifically for Nevermind. Okay, so here's the shit coming in. Ooh.
Davin.
Davin or Cersei?
You've got intrigue icons, so probably it's Davin. So you can guarantee winning the power challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now Regent's Guard in Shadows, so we'll be losing a bit of board at the end of this sequence. And Fate's Decree. Is that going to call Gunther or Tyrion?
If we don't care about the rest of the hand...
Tyrion.
Tyrion. So no Hound or anything coming in, but there could still be Burnmen.
Mm-hmm. Well, would be nice to defend this if we could, honestly.
At least Cersei's not in play to gain the power from this, so it's not the end of the world.
Do we just leave it and lose all the cards to do 3 challenges back? I mean, if Grimblot Trader is going to be claimed for military, if there is military.
You might as well, yeah.
Although, Vardis is menacing there.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, he's gonna
do a power challenge now.
I have to stealth him. I mean, you can't put Davin in Shadows, he's gonna leave play anyway, so it's not a good trade for you.
No. Unless the deck runs Burning Bright, then it is a good shot. Because then you have to pay the 6 for him.
Another as high as honor was in hand. Too much as high as honor. That's why one was just played with Wing Knight to save 1 gold. And what do we lose? Sparrows. That could have been good. Well, so far so good. It's 0-0, but look at the card advantage that Lannister currently has.
Gunther, I guess.
I'm thinking Davin will do this one. Gunther, if you put him in Shadows, there's exactly 3 gold. Just comes out, it's not a great deal.
Yeah, which is why I'm thinking Gunther does the challenge.
If Tyrion goes in Shadows, that's a bit of a waste for Lannister. Okay, trying to win. He's not going to stand though.
Nope. So now the power challenge is unopposed. But it's okay.
With superior claim.
That's not okay. Hand is also going to be empty.
Okay, so that gives us a chance to actually oppose, but we don't. We're going to do 2 challenges back.
What's the last card in hand?
Of course, there is superior claim. There was never any doubt. Oh, Bella. Oof. Could lose her for claim.
Yeah.
I mean, for there was Gunther discarding, and then there were 2 cards left. Although I'm not sure there was any power at that point. So
no, there wasn't.
Okay, so Tyrion can defend both. Guess we do intrigue with the little one just in case Burn Man comes in. No?
We should force the kill on Davin, I guess. And then he's not coming back, right? There's no claim soak, so...
And this one you can just pass then. No. This is just 15 seconds of our lives wasted.
Yeah, because he still gets dumb.
Well, the result is not the worst. 5-2 after Superior Claim already having been played. The problem is that we don't have any cards, and this is not sustainable. Lannister could play an econ plot, put Cersei in, and then we're kind of screwed. Although without cards, Cersei is also not gaining that much. But it's really easy to do challenges and do crossing. And we spend the off to Galton to discourage challenges against Vardis.
Yep. Who we got? Saraaa.
Hello.
Evening.
Greetings. Bodyguard and
Looking
Jenny.
bad for you.
It's looking quite bad, come on. And there's the econ plot. Yeah. If you played the last screen here into this, but I think it's still not good though.
No.
But now
Okay.
we can get a bit of a hand from Late Summer Feast if it's not well, Gunther's ability is there as well, so it's a bit awkward. And we have 3 locations for Royce, who now genuinely will stand if it's weak attacks into him. And remember that Vardis cannot be saved if Tywin attacks, but can be treachery, of course. Well, what's the limit on Royce? Twice per phase? Well, sad. Could have done with the character instead of this. Fate's Degree. Again, it's just going to be played.
Maybe it should have been first action, right? Ah, Superior Claim. Okay.
But also called Gunther, right? Or maybe not. Not worth it.
It'd have been pointless to do it on that challenge because you're still not drawing from Late Summer Feast.
Well,
I think Gunther then does the military again, but Bronzion will just win it. And then Bronzion gets stealthed on the power challenge, and we don't have the icon.
It depends if there's a treachery in hand. If there is, Tywin's pretty safe. I wonder. I mean, you can do the 2 challenges without Tywin. Military, you just kind of lose and give power away, and then you have stealth on the power challenge, right?
Yeah. If there's a treachery, it'll be used here, right? Nope. Because then we're getting a power challenge back, and maybe you might just leave. Yeah, it's just gonna leave Tywin stood to defend. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not getting it through Tywin, and if there's the Hound. Oh, but now we got cards, so we should just attack into Lannister now, whatever, just to get cards, right? We're gonna concede some more power.
Military challenge.
Yeah, do military with Bronzion and Vardis for 11. Or just do that.
Yeah, because this is free, right? Tywin's not going to defend if... yeah. Okay. And if you wanna win on defense, you're giving a Light Summer Feast card as well.
I mean, Tywin could freely defend this because Vardis can't get rid of him.
No, but then there's no power icon that's going to defend
yeah, true.
Royce. That's the most important one, although gold has been spent, so now it's 9-9.
Widow's Wail? For a net gain of 1?
Okay, not going to waste him for a challenge that he's not going to win. Interesting. You could always still blank him, by the way, now with the Starry Sept. if he has huge strength, which is going to be good for the rest of the game. Can't be treachered because there's no limit. And if it gets cancelled, the power doesn't actually move. Well, we get a few cards, but Lannister is on 9. I mean, Lannister sometimes then just plays you win or you die and tries to win the game in round 3, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope we have some counterplay to that.
Yeah, I mean, this is the matchup that you expected, right? So probably has some annoying stuff.
Southron
Yeah.
piece, maybe? Don't know.
That's a good one if you don't find Castle Rock or Marcella. Rocks Crossing.
It says, yeah.
Oof,
Ooh.
Winterfest was gonna hit and we just go coppers. I mean, we have 2 King's Roads, so... And there's not enough gold. Oh, there is. Tywin has... whatever. Dupe, okay. And of course there's Cersei.
Do we have a milk?
How could there not have been Cersei?
I know, they always have. They have no draw.
They just draw Cersei and Tywin. It's so obnoxious. One's at the bottom, right? Because of I never bet.
Yeah. Okay. Shame it doesn't have an intrigue icon.
Ooh, we're gonna spend all the icon. Hollow Hilly, but is there gonna be another round? Do we get to draw? How about a Fate's Decree on Cersei? Fate's Decree on Treachery, off to Galtown on Vardis. Put her in shadows.
Yeah, she's so obnoxious.
To be fair, she's not gonna do massive damage this round because it's
Well, she'll gain 2. She'll gain 1 for Gunther and 1 for the intrigue challenge.
yeah, but no caster rock, so it's not gonna be 15 power.
There we are.
Oh, that it is.
Is there a treachery? Because the courser is.
Mm.
Fate's Decree,
Doesn't play it
treachery.
on Vardis, just gonna defend.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna defend
That's
to
fair.
win. Okay, that's interesting.
Stand him. Yep.
I thought he would
Keep-
have put her in shadows. Probably it was
Maybe
not
doesn't
worth
want to lose the board presence.
It's still going to be all the challenges done even if she goes in shadows. I mean, it's not amazing, right? And still trigger for Gunther. And for intrigue claim then.
I mean, if you don't use this on Cersei, he's still blocking Tywin from doing a military challenge.
Hmm. The power challenge is a problem as the 3rd challenge because Tyrion can win it on his own, even against the army.
Army only gets +4 if it's 0, and not if it's higher. I
Yeah.
mean lower.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know, maybe he has superior claim, so he was gonna go with both. I think if he has it, it's a game, right? Or is it not yet?
I don't think it got to 15. Then we have challenges back. In theory.
Crossing claim.
So it's crossing, claim, superior claim, and renown, and Winterfest. Oh, you can put Tywin in, yeah, that's good. Oh, you can in power. If you do all 3 in power, you have superior claim, you gain 5 power for that. And then you can do power back, but Winterfest will trigger, so.
But you need to do military first to get crossing, and should be with Gunther, really, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do we have another off to Goldtown in hand? That would be pretty nice.
Would it? Don't have another
Yeah.
body that's really strong, unfortunately.
No, for the power challenge. So before he wins the game, you return Tywin.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that is assuming he has superior claim, so...
Yeah.
He's
he
played one
probably
already.
does. You know, if he can draw Cersei and Tywin, surely he can draw superior claim.
Crossing decks always have superior claim.
Of course.
It's like Risen and
It's a
Greyjoy. If
rule,
they can
yeah,
have it, they
it's a
do.
rule.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
So in theory we can win this with Royce and his stands again. We're spending the locations though.
That's fine.
Clearly there's no treachery. Unless Márton's is passing really quickly the treachery windows.
I'm sure he's skilled at that with playing Lannister a lot. As a mouse hovering over the pass window all the time.
By the way, I'm pretty sure he has Morghulis as well, so if doesn't close and he has Tyrion and Tywin duped, he can Morghulis Royce away, and then we
Well,
have not
the
much
deck
left.
that I played in testing, I think had Morghulis, but I think the deck that I copied from Márton had Paris. Not sure.
Okay, so he's stealthing the army, so we can defend for 10. Okay,
Okay.
what we're looking for.
Another of the Galton.
Well, we've got no gold.
Hmm.
Oh,
You
We
have,
have-
high road if you... Oh, you
It's
need
now-
to nail it, so that...
you need to kneel it, yeah.
But,
Maybe looking for a hand's judgment for the superior claim or the faith's decree.
does it do anything if you give him plus strength? Not enough.
No,
There
no
is.
superior claim.
Of course.
There is superior claim, and I do think that's
Why
game.
did we defend with Royce? Oh, because that he's the only icon. Sure.
Yeah,
Mm.
the army has been stealthed.
Yeah, can't stop
Well-
it now.
Good effort.
Yeah, I should have kept that off the
So,
Galton for
I think-
Tywin.
In theory, if you give him +2 and blank him to get -3 on him, you would have been able to defend superior claim.
Yeah, but then you're giving a lot of power away, and if there wasn't superior claim, you just basically wasted it. I think he
Yeah.
kind of had to take the risk.
Sure.
We can't win this either.
You can, but this is just
No, it's just defenders.
okay. Well, either way.
Well, another example of the broken Lannister crossing deck. We've had the broken clansman, we've had the broken crossing, so I mean, I had a rant yesterday, I'm gonna have it again. Time to restrict Lannister, because this is getting ridiculous. They have 5 decks that are tier 1, nothing's being done. Meanwhile, other decks, I mean, Greyjoy Winter, we saw it being played a lot, let's nerf it. Sounds reasonable, right? But for some reason Lannister is completely immune to anything like that, so...
Yeah, and in Germany, Lennart is winning with Lenny Reigns, so...
Yep.
Another one that's just broken, then you have, I don't know, the Cats deck that's also apparently competitive.
I think here we could have saved the off to Galtown really and tried Hardie on the power challenge. Maybe return Tywin, there would be little
But,
bit
would
power
be
less, I guess.
If Cersei gets to power, I mean...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is what it is now. I mean, we tried our best. We had some cards, we had some counterplay, but not nearly enough. And we had as high as honors. We needed bigger stuff here, honestly. If there was, I don't know what bigger airing stuff there is, but if there was more,
Liza.
yeah, I could have stopped it probably. But it is what it is. And Winter Festival, I mean, just a passive power plot also. Why is this still allowed in Crossing? I mean, we see it in Stark and in Lannister. Just reveal the plot and gain power, do nothing else. Gets on
Yeah,
the
at least it's not heads on spikes.
At least it's not heads on spikes, that's true. So, okay.
But I think what you needed is Tyrion to not have stealth. Maybe Tyrion could be restricted in some way. His,
yeah. I mean, you didn't need to hit.
There's just so many options for
with
Lenny
I never
Kelsey.
bet either. I mean, that was a bit much in the beginning. Caster Lock is here, so that was still kind of playable, but kept the gold for Tywin strength instead. So, whatever.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And I mean, Sir Pounds, the fact that Gunther can just go in challenges and you're not spending a character. That's also, I knew it was going to be there on setup. I called it. I mean, which card isn't in play? Caster Rock was just discarded, so which
Just
one
for
isn't
the
in play?
next round, if you manage to successfully get to the next round.
Tywin, Cersei, Sir Pounce, Tyrion, Gunthor, Daven. Jaime was also available. We saw him.
We didn't see Marcella.
Caster Rock. So Myrcella is the only card, and Superior Claim, and I never bet. The Hound and Myrcella are the only cards we have not seen in this game without any draw, without even playing the
Marcella's
you win or
probably
you
the last
die.
card in hand.
Yeah, and just that's
Also, could have Daven, so it's not like it's fair enough to complain that they get it a lot, but I mean, there's so many of them that they can get. I mean, you can get Daven and he's still overpowered. It's just...
No, but it's the sequence in which they get them. They always get them at the right time.
Maybe. I mean, it
There's
seems like it
never a
because they're
wrong
all
time.
overpowered, so...
yeah.
I'll be playing in like 5 minutes or so. By the way.
Okay, so we don't
Oh,
need
okay.
to stop the stream. Fine, that works out okay.
Good luck. Who are you playing against?
Henry.
I think I asked
wait,
already.
Do not
Oh,
fail me,
yeah.
Connor. We are losing now. If you lose, we're gonna lose. So better win.
No pressure, you know?
Okay. Anything else going on? I guess not. So we can have a look at the situation in the tournament a little bit. So let's have a look at this. So this is after 5 rounds. We have Nightwatch and Martell on 35 points. If they win their last matches, no one else can win the tournament. If they drop points, we have Baratheon on 30. That's just one draw behind. Or that's the difference between a win and a draw, and between a draw and a loss. Then we have Targaryen, Lannister, and Stark on 25. They can get to 45 if they win their last games, which means they can win the tournament if Nightwatch and Martell have 2 draws or a win and a draw. Then they would equalize. So that's still entirely possible. Tyrell and Greyjoy, meanwhile, are out. And how's this week going?
We've just started to turn it around.
Baratheon and Stark. Well, Stark has won one in the meantime. Did I miss? I missed this one. I missed Dennis and Austin. So Stark's leading 3-2 against Baratheon. What's still going on here? Gabriel against Super Duck, Colt against Antti, and Martin against Jakob. Yeah, that could still be I mean, I'd like a draw, personally. I wouldn't mind a draw. Greyjoy.
Without listening to the stream.
It's showtime. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, good luck. Then we have Greyjoy is losing against Nightwatch. Nightwatch are our rivals, so I was a bit frustrated with some of the games. In the middle of the night, we had Carson playing against Stormhammer. That was really close. It was 14-14 at one point before Storm played the Recruiter for the Watch and took Eric, the Anvil Breaker, with 1 power on it. Although he was winning, Storm was winning comfortably, and then just somehow couldn't take the power icons again and conceded unopposed power on the Rise of the Kraken, and it was a big swing to even make a game of it. And then looked like after the Withering Cold that Carson would win, because he still had 1 character standing and Storm had none, but yeah, that happened in Marshalling. What can you do? Might have been enough anyway, because Storm had initiative and could have just had Recruiter for the unopposed intrigue or something. I don't know what else would have been marshaled. Then today Lobotom lost against Jing as well. Looked he had
like a really interesting game.
It was, yeah. It was he had the relatively big lead. Of course, Valyrian still started to put a wall of defense there that couldn't be overcome, but he had Theon to do a little bit, then Cravens happened, and manipulating Theon strength and stuff like that, and Meister Malin. In the end, I think just Lobotom one time attacked kind of with pointless challenges and conceded some power, so that Nightwatch completely caught up. But I think even without that, Nightwatch had enough to just defend the wall and win power on both sides, and it's enough to win the game. So yeah, just made it in the end. Unfortunately for us, who are looking for Greyjoy to get some wins. So in this
They're
one, yes.
now waiting for you to start, by the way.
Oh, to start to
Right,
stream.
down.
Sure. I mean, go.
Mhm.